Good evening. You're listening to the Garden City Community Chat Show with your hosts Carrie, Tom, and Mike. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Well, hello, Garden City and all our surrounding neighbors. How y'all doing tonight? Hello to Westland, Canton, Dearborn Heights, Dearborn. Hello to Livonia, Redford, Inkster, just to name a few. Welcome to episode number 736 of the Garden City Community Chat Show. It is Thursday, February 19th, 2026. We hope you're all safe and doing well tonight. Thanks for joining us. I am your host, Carrie. Also joining me tonight, former City Councilman Mike Jones. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great, Carrie.
Awesome. So tonight we're happy to introduce you to another local small business. Marina's Pizza, pardon me, is located in Westland, and the owner, Noor Abulawi, will be here, share everything about his business for you and much more, so stay tuned for that. Also, Joe Bartley, our resident tax man, is back with his fifth installment of Tax Talk for you while you prepare your taxes. Now, last week we had some tech issues with Joe, so I'm going to run last week's segment again, and then right after that, we're going to go right into this week's segment. I believe we have the issue corrected, fingers crossed. You'll want to stay tuned for that as well. Also, let me mention real quick, if you're watching us live on Facebook and YouTube, go ahead and post your questions in the comments section for our guest in the comment section, and you'll find us live right now on Facebook at facebook.com/GCChat, and over on our YouTube channel, just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. Now, you will notice we've added a QR code in the upper corner of the screen. That'll take you right to our YouTube page. So click on that with your camera and you'll be all set. And we'll be showing that throughout the show tonight. You can also email your questions to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, and we'll do our best to get those answered for you. Remember, we're not here to promote just our community, but yours as well. And speaking of community, if your community organization or business has any events or announcements that you'd like to get out to our listeners and you'd like to be featured on our show, what should they do, Mike?
They should email us, Carrie.
Absolutely. Email the details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on our Facebook page. And Mike, you'll be more than happy to pass that information along, won't you?
More than happy.
We might get a plethora of them. Our favorite word, eh? Remember, you're always welcome to come on the show and promote your business, your community, or your organization anytime. We also encourage any local business to check out and join the Garden City Business Alliance. See what great things they can do for you. For more information, head on over to their website at gardencitybusinessalliance.org. Okay, before we get to our guests, let me mention real quick that the next city council meeting is going to be Monday, February 23rd at 7 p.m. in the council chambers, located at 6000 Middle Belt Road in Garden City. These meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you may have as well. Okay, let's introduce our guests for tonight. As you know, we like to showcase local small businesses when we can. And tonight we are pleased to have the owner of Marina's Pizza, located in Westland, Michigan, Noor Abulawi. Welcome to the show. Let me get him in here. Hey, Noor.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing great.
You tired?
Very tired. Long shift today.
Yeah, it's a tough business.
Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to mention real quick that we got turned on to you by your breakfast pizza that you made.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm telling you, you don't make it every day, but no. I wish you did.
Yeah, a lot of customers, they'll flood my inbox and they want it every day. But I was like, I try to do it once a month for everybody.
Yeah, it's awesome. It really is really, really good. For those who may not know who you are, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how Marina's Pizza got started? Now, you and your sister bought it from the original owners. Is that true?
Yes. Yep. In November of 2023. And the original owners was Mario, Frank and Steve were his sons, so I bought it from the sons of the original owner.
Okay.
Um, by in transition, because most people don't know, I had been in the pizza business for it's going on 20 years now. So,
Wow.
and then when I took it over from them, they stayed with me for 2 weeks of training just to make sure I was doing it their way and, you
Mhm.
know, kept on to the family secrets and recipes and really nice guys. I still stay in contact with them and they've helped me along the way with any questions and uh, any sort of recipes I may have forgotten or uh, so they've been great along the process, and they're happy to see the name being carried on, and they're enjoying their retirement as we speak.
Well, that's great. That's great. It's nice that they stuck with you too, just to help you through it and get used to it.
Oh, for sure, because the biggest lesson I had never ever, most pizzerias use a conveyor oven, and
Okay.
Marina's Pizza has a stone oven,
Wow.
Baker Pride,
Oh,
and uh, so it's just like a big old giant oven. You put the pizza in, and within a couple minutes, you got to check it, spin it,
yeah.
let it cook, and then you got to maybe spin it the other way again. So it's very when you have multiple pizzas in there, everything's cooking at a different time and different rate. So you got to be on it. 30 seconds too late can be burnt. 30 seconds too early can be raw.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, is that kind of old school? Is that a little bit old school?
Very old school. The Baker's Pride oven I have is older than me. So
Okay. Knock on wood, it's still kicking them out.
yeah, yeah. Praise God.
So, Nora, what makes your pizza special or different from any other pizza places, would you say?
I would give a lot of credit to that stone oven,
Yeah.
um, just because conventionally with a conveyor belt oven, um, they're all cooking, but a conveyor belt oven is letting a lot of air and moisture in, and
Mhm.
it kind of dries out the pizza. Where the stone oven, you know, moves more like a wood burning oven. It cooks it more natural, I should say. And then our number two reason is definitely our cheese blend. And I won't say what the cheese blend is because that's the secret. You
Okay.
know, but
It's good.
most pizzerias are using just a mozzarella blend,
Mm.
and of course we have a mozzarella blend, but we also have two other blends of cheeses in that mixture.
Mhm. I was going to put a slide up too. I wanted to show some of the special. You did
Mm.
Valentine's Day pizzas. You do deep dish pizzas.
Yep. Well, on the occasion, we'll have some customers. It's not on the menu. They'll have me make them a Chicago style pizza as well.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. I know you experiment a lot. I mean, you do a lot of different things. You've added a lot to the menu too, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we've definitely overloaded on the menu, and part of my personality is I try to make all the customers happy, and I really try to make it a one-stop shop so that way when a family of X amount of people, they could get everything that they want for the adults, the kids, the grandparents, whatever the case may be. So that way, especially with my family, like growing up, there was five of us. We all had a different taste, and so when we went out all to eat, mom and dad could want Chinese, I want Taco Bell. My sisters would want Chick-fil-A or something like that. So, I really try to make it where families just I have enough of a little bit of everything to make everybody happy.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a nice variety, that's for sure. And
Yeah.
these burgers look awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, is that every day? Is that an item that's on every day?
Every day. So that picture right there is our one of our newer burgers that we just introduced called the Smoke Show Burger.
Ooh.
And that's a double patty burger with, we cook fresh cooked bacon, Swiss cheese on there. It has a habanero bacon jam on there
Ooh.
and sauteed onions and a Marina signature sauce. I haven't had anybody tell me that they haven't loved the burger yet. So
It looks really good, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So what are some of your most popular menu items, would you say, on your menu?
Uh,
Yeah.
Definitely the salads. As much as us being a pizzeria,
Yeah.
we sell a lot of salads. We sell a
I
lot of salads. Sell a lot of burgers. Um, it's we sell a lot of chicken tenders. Our chicken tenders, as many may know, like before we took over, they used to do frozen chicken tenders. We turned them into fresh hand battered chicken jumbo tenders. So
Wow.
every time somebody orders, we bread them fresh, we marinate them,
Yeah.
and we have our own blend of chicken seasoning, and then drop them in the broasters and cook to perfection.
Yeah, everything is fresh. I mean,
Yes.
and I was shocked you got roasted chicken. I mean, that's one of my favorite. Mike, I know you love roasted chicken,
Yeah. And my wife really loves it.
and that really looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And
I was
these cheese planks, those are kind of new too, right?
Yes. So our food vendor, because we've always been selling cheese sticks, but I've always been a huge fan of one of my go-to sit-down spots is Chili's,
Oh,
and I've always been jealous that they had those big old cheese planks.
okay.
Um, well, the vendor finally unlocked them for us, and so I'm taking advantage of them. Uh,
Really?
yeah, as the time goes on. So knock on wood, hopefully they're here to stay. I did buy 10 cases, so I don't run out anytime soon. Um, but as of right now, only us and Chili's has these cheese planks. You won't find them anywhere else.
Now, is that mozzarella cheese in there or?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
boy,
Yeah.
your special cheese, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, the mozzarella cheese doesn't have our other blend.
Oh,
So, and we've had a couple people, asking us to dip them in some of our crazy sauces that we have.
a lot of sauces, yeah. So,
So, yeah.
what do you enjoy most about owning and operating a local business here in the area?
Well, I grew up in this area. I've lived in this area. I went to Adams Middle School and went to Wayne Memorial. So,
Oh,
lifelong community member. Part of the thing I love about, being a business owner is that I'm able, when I can, I'm just able to help anybody who needs help. We're right down the street from the community, what is it, the Lighthouse Church.
okay,
So,
yeah.
and then we also have a lot of teachers who may call us who need donations for the students for, having a pizza party, or, there might be a baseball team fundraising. So honestly, if I wasn't in the position I am now with having a successful business, um, there'd be a far lot less people that I could help. And honestly, with being a business owner, I love how the community responds to me in my Facebook posts. Like, when I say, hey, I need help, because we have a pay it forward board to help the less fortunate,
Oh,
uh,
wow.
whether they're homeless or just another community member that says, hey, I just need a meal for today until I get my paycheck tomorrow. The community really listens to what I have to say. And that's probably the best thing about owning the pizzeria is that the community helping me is allowing me to help other people
Hmm.
that can't help themselves at the moment with the economical times that we're in.
Well, that's a great thing you're doing. You're really involved with the community, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I do have a couple questions that were emailed to me from the Westland Community News.
Yeah.
The first one is, well, you kind of answered it. What's something customers would be surprised to learn about running a pizza shop?
Everybody would probably say, and this is funny, is most of the time people would probably think that when you own a restaurant, like we were talking about earlier before we got on the set, is that
Yeah.
you're probably rich. And that's far from the
Far
so
from it.
yeah. And I could tell everybody, when you're in any sort of restaurant business or just any sort of food business, it's a lot of hours demanding, and everything you make, you're shipping out 85 to 90% of it back right out into paying the staff, buying food, and so all those donations, anything that you do extra, you're just turning it over, So as much as I love, pizza has been my passion forever,
Mhm.
and I truly love what I do. And you, when you're in this type of business, the number one thing is, and I know I'm rambling, you don't ever do it for the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I agree. That leads me to my next question from Westland Community News. What do you eat when you're sick of eating pizza?
Honestly, I eat other people's pizza.
Okay.
So, one of my biggest things I love to do is, let's say I go out of town somewhere, if I happen to go on a, 1 or 2 day vacation where I'm not at the shop.
Which is rare.
Yep. The number one thing I do is I look to the local area, the next mom and pop's shop pizzeria, like who has the best pizzeria in that area. And that's
Mhm.
what I'm eating for lunch or dinner. But when I'm not eating pizza, honestly, I love going to Carlos's Mexican family restaurant down on, Wayne and Central City area.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're like that too when we go on vacation or out of town. We like to go to the mom and pop. We don't go to the traditional Taco Bell or
No,
big store. Or we'll ask the locals, where do you go, And
no.
they usually give you pretty good advice.
When I went to Chicago last summer, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it was pizza, pizza, more pizza, and honestly, and in between all the pizza, you can't go to Chicago without eating a hot dog. It was hot dogs and all in between, Chicago style hot dogs.
That's some good eating for sure.
No, for
Uh,
sure.
they also have one last question here. If you had to create a Westland Community News special pizza, what would be on it? Ooh,
Oof, that's
yeah.
tough. Honestly, I think that pizza is already made because the fan favorite in the area is the Marina special, the pepperoni ham bacon,
Okay.
mushroom green pepper onion.
Wow,
That's the
loaded.
number one pizza, you know.
Hmm.
So uh, that sells so much. It's honestly, it's the pizza makers they're like another one. You know, at any given point on a Friday night, I could have 15 large Marina specials in the oven cooking.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. And then finally, Westland Community News just wants to say thank you for how much they appreciate all you and Marina's do for Westland, especially the Pay It Forward board. You have
I,
been a great partner with us, and we just wanted to say thank you. And
I
that's
appreciate
Jeff
them as
Bird.
much. I was like the Westland Community News. They're always there, top notch. They make sure every single time, regardless if the board has nothing on there or if it has something, every time they stop in, they always add something to the board so that way the funds keep rolling for the less fortunate or whoever needs it. So they've been a big support with that, and I appreciate them.
Yeah, yeah, they're really big on Facebook too. They do a good job.
Yes,
They seem to always break the news before anybody else.
I love them. I love the whole family's great.
Yeah, yeah. Boy, we got quite a few people in there watching. My wife, Mrs. Chat, Cheryl says, "Love your salads too."
Thank you.
Every
I'm really surprised how much salads we make. For being the primary focus that we're a pizzeria.
Yeah,
So, and I can tell you, most of my time in the pizza business, it's always, if especially if you have other items, you sell 70% pizza, 30% like the dinner side items.
mhm.
I can tell you we're pretty much close on a 50-50 split,
Wow.
and I probably go through, I'm trying to think about the heads of lettuce that come in a case.
Oh,
I probably go through at least 200 heads of lettuce a week.
oh my gosh.
And
Wow,
that's just for the iceberg. That doesn't include the romaine lettuce we use.
that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now, Denny Mays wants to know: Are you associated with the Taylor location?
No, that's always been a big question. So fun fact is 50 years ago they were. So the original owners, that or Westland, Mr. Mario,
Mhm.
him and his brother that was their second location.
Mhm.
And obviously I've never got to talk to really Mr. Mario personally heads up about it, but I obviously have asked, Frank and Steve, his son, what happened. And they just said they were babies when they bought it.
Mhm.
The boys, they just said they didn't have enough family power to keep two stores afloat. So they sold the Taylor location about 40,
Right.
50 years ago.
Wow.
And they allowed them to keep the name. Kind of what they did for me. They allowed me to keep the name.
Wow. Annette McNeil says, sorry to say I haven't been in your place yet. I will get there soon.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Hopefully, to anybody who hasn't tried us, I really hope, I can make everybody a fan and, love it. And, we.
They will. Cameron Stockett, he says he's a first-time watcher. I will be following to watch more episodes. Thank you, Cameron. I appreciate that for sure. Boy, we got a lot in here. Let's see. Brad Irving, Westland Community News Pizza, a large pep covered in a bunch of Westland Community stickers.
That's perfect. That would be Westland. Or better yet, a large pepperoni pizza and on top of it a Kmart sub.
Yeah, I got pictures of that too. Samantha, she says yes. Westland Community News written out in pepperonis and stickers on the box. There you go. Let's see. Nicole Duke, Marina's is awesome. Great food and always looking out for the community. Ordered from them last night. Thank you, Nicole.
I appreciate it.
Here is, let's see. Now, some of the specialty stuff. This is you made 400 of them?
The flyer, we were going to make 400, but we had such a big, reach for them. I ended up making 500 that day.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So they're a lot of work. They especially when you're only a 2-man team. Usually we get in there early, at 7 in the morning. Me and my sister,
Right.
and we can pretty much knock out 100 sandwiches an hour. So if I make 500, just know I was standing in one spot for 5 hours. So
let's give your sister a shout out too. She's part owner, correct?
Yes, her name is Ayette. And
Ayette?
She's been with me since day one. And honestly, before we bought Marina's, she's been with me since the start.
Awesome.
She's been making pizza with me for probably 15 years now.
Oh, wow. That's great. That's great. You also did the big punchkis, man. And we got punchkis from you. They were awesome, especially the cannoli.
Yeah, the punchkis, we did them last year, first time year doing them, just try to create some excitement and buzz, because what pizzeria is making fresh punchkis?
Yeah.
You can't really name one. It was such a good turnout. We were like, you know what, we're going to do it for year 2, and it did exactly what I expected. Everybody loved them, and hopefully next year we can continue it too and go a little bit bigger and bolder. I got a little bit of inspiration from other bakeries.
Okay.
Gonna try to give an idea of something to do next year. Have you ever heard of the hot dog chili punchki?
Yes, I have. I saw a picture.
So I only know 1 or 2 places that do them in downtown Detroit and Greektown. So I was like, you know what? I got a shop. I carry hot dogs for our hot dog pizza. I was like, next year I'll do a hot dog punchki coney dog thing.
Well, if you need a taste tester, just let me know, okay?
Oh, absolutely. I was like, I'm always looking for somebody else to try it and give me their honest review.
Oh, so. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm ready. Mike, too.
Very good at tasting.
100%. You guys are first on my list.
So how many punchkis would you say you went through this year?
I made 200 dozen this year.
Ooh, wow.
So, and then,
busy.
Very busy. So the first batch we made glazed. Everybody liked the glazed, and then the second half for Fat Tuesday, I just did all powdered sugar. So that seems to be everybody's go-to. More of a powdered sugar than the sugar encrusted glazed punchki.
Yeah, Mrs. Chat, she goes, let's give a big shout out for your amazing breakfast pizza. Yeah, I already did that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I think what I was going to do is, because we did it in January for the breakfast pizza. I don't know if I'm going to do it in February just because, we've done punchkis, we've done the Valentine's Day pizza. I think
Yeah.
maybe somebody needs a break, but if
Uh-huh.
we do skip the month of February, the very first Sunday or Saturday in March will be breakfast pizza 100%.
Okay, we'll be looking for it.
All right.
Brenda says a hot dog would be great.
I think so too.
She's on board with the idea. Let me see. I got to check these. I don't want to miss anybody. I know there's a lot of people in there, and if I miss you, I apologize. Let's see. Nat McNeil, Jason. What's Jason? Love the food. Great food from wonderful people who put love into making the food. That's Jason Mullen.
Appreciate you, Jason.
Yeah. A lot of good. Yeah, the burger looks delicious, Samantha Foley. Yeah, it does. That's for sure. Ed Wilhite from Hog's Backyard Barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Great pizza. Ed and his wife, let me tell you, they make some good food too.
Oh, yeah, the barbecue truck. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yes. They're very good, very good.
most
Okay, so what's next for Marina's Pizza? Any new menu items or specials or plans you could share with us?
a lot of people know that our first year taking over, we introduced like the corned beef calzones.
Mm-hmm.
So for Lent, I see you pulled up the cod and shrimp. So for Lent, we did bring back the shrimp, fish, and we introduced hush puppies.
Wow.
They're selling like crazy. Awesome reviews on it. I'm hoping that, the more people love it, that it stays on a permanent, um, menu item.
Uh-huh.
And then coming up in March to get more towards like the St. Patrick's Day, I'm hoping to do a corned beef dinner with like potatoes, celery, carrots, cooking our own corned beef from scratch, and then giving the works up. We do carry corned beef pizza, which is called our Irishman. Has
Ooh, I love corned beef.
corned beef, sauerkraut. We cook it, and then when it comes out, drizzle the Thousand Island on top. We also carry a corned beef calzone, which sells like crazy.
Oh my
And one of our best-selling sandwiches is our Reuben corned beef sandwich. Really good stuff. So, and then we're gonna give our hand into. I want to do some Reuben egg rolls this season for March.
Those are getting popular. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can count me in. I love corned beef. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Yeah. When I see that on Facebook, I'll be there.
No, absolutely. As of right now, the sandwiches, calzones, the pizza, those are all a permanent menu item that you can get right now.
Mhm.
Corned beef dinner that I plan on doing is going to take off sometime in March, where people will be able to buy a full, corned beef brisket dinner type deal.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Ed will. We love the corned beef pizza on St. Patty's Day. Yeah, that sounds really good. Cameron, how far do you guys go for delivering? Yeah, that's a good question. What's your area that you deliver to? I feel I'm a little too far out. I'd love to order more if we can.
I always tell everybody, as long as it's not in Ohio, we'll deliver anywhere.
Those Buckeyes.
Yeah. But on a more serious note, we got a pretty big range. We'll go down to Van Born in certain spots, like off of Vanoy and Merriman in Wayne Road. And then we'll pretty much go from Inkster, Michigan to Inkster and Joy Road, all the way to basically John Hicks and Joy Road.
Oh, that's a big area. Yeah.
Very big area.
Yeah. And did I hear right? You offer free delivery sometimes?
Yeah, especially like when I got the 2 or 3 drivers there, I'm just trying to create buzz for the delivery drivers. So I'll put a free delivery coupon online or something like that, just to, entice people to sit at home and let my drivers do the work,
It's fantastic. Brenda wants to know any Mother's Day specials.
Everybody shoot me an idea what you're looking for. Normally on Mother's Day, we do for all the mothers, like last year, we did all cute little Mother's Day cannolis for all the moms free. There was no purchase necessary. So if you're a mom, just come in and get your Mother's Day cannoli.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. That's great. Let's see. Boy, we had so many in there. A lot of, I don't see any more questions. Yeah, roasted chicken. That looks really good, Brenda, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm going to be trying that. I know Mike will for sure. Annette, was that deep dish a Philly cheesesteak? Looks really good.
Yes. So we do our deep dish or even just a regular pizza, pizza sauce, steak, green peppers, mushroom, onion,
Okay.
and with our cheese blend. And then we do a little garnish of the cheddar cheese on top. That's what the yellow is. And then sometimes people swap out our marinara sauce on the pizza and they'll switch it out to like having it as a ranch base. Really, really good. It's actually the most popular pizza with some of my personal friends.
Okay. Yeah, you're very generous on the toppings. That's for sure.
When you were asking what kind of makes us special or different from other pizzerias,
Mm.
I, I want to say that, all the pizzerias are great. They all do our own thing. But I feel like out of all the pizzerias, I feel like we're super heavy handed and I always want to continue that. I never want somebody to get a pizza, especially when you cut it and it might not have a topping on that slice of pizza. So I want to be known for a heavy topper. I want to be known for generous, and like the money that you pay for your pizza, you're getting every value dollar for it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. Um, Jay Dugas, that's Jay Lee Lynch. She says, good Kmart subs.
They might make their return in March. My inbox is pretty full with a lot of people already.
A lot of requests. Well, you're definitely customer oriented for sure. I mean, the customer is everything, right? Really.
No, 100%. I'm like, a lot of times, like if as long as there's a need or a want for it,
Hmm.
I that's my goal is to try to make everybody happy. And sometimes it's a to default because I always joke around with the staff. I'm like, hey guys, pretty soon we're not going to be answering it Marina's Pizza. We're going to be answering it Marina's Chinese. How can I help you? You know.
Yeah, really.
So
That's funny. David, just wanted to give a huge shout out to each and every one who works at Marinas. They all do a wonderful job. Thanks, David.
appreciate it, Dave.
Yeah. Hard workers, a tough business, and you're doing fantastic. And being so community oriented too. That's what I like.
I do. And, I would like to say this. I really do. I'm not sure if any of my staff is watching or, they're tuning in. I know some of them are still at work, but as much as I work and, I always tell my staff, I can't be Batman without my Robins. So without my staff, I am nothing. So I appreciate all my staff's hard work. And most of them who's worked for me has come from the old pizzeria and they, minimum of 5 years plus working for me. So I
Mm,
appreciate them and I love you guys like family.
that's awesome. Yeah, we talked earlier, and your help can make you or break you for sure. When you got a
100%.
good team, it's awesome.
I don't hire often either. So I was like, the people that are with me,
Not a
you know,
big turnover.
no, exactly. So they stick with me to the end and, we definitely get on each other's nerves like brother and sister and all that. And, but we're all family oriented in there.
Now, does your employees do they run ideas past you too?
Uh,
Suggestions?
yeah, suggestions and, primarily, my sister
Yeah.
and a lot of my ideas, sometimes, can be coming from scrolling on TikTok and I see what another pizzeria is doing down in Florida or
Hmm.
something but my biggest thing is that I don't ever like to copy another pizzeria in the area.
All
Uh,
right.
so if another pizzeria in the area is doing something original, I want them to have their glory for it.
Mm.
So that's the main thing is I try to do my own unique thing that I feel like not another pizzeria in the area is experiencing.
Right.
So,
Right.
but the staff certainly we do talk and I ask for suggestions but my biggest person that I care about their opinion is definitely my sister.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, there's the information. If people want to get a hold of you, that's all there. And your website's awesome too. They can order right online, right?
Yes, and I know when we first took over, we didn't have the online website. A lot of people still are confused sometimes. Um, they get linked up to the DoorDash, but we do have our own delivery drivers. We have our own online website, which is posted right there. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
And what I would suggest to everybody is if you think you're too far for the delivery area, just go to the website, see if it'll let you punch in your address, or simply call us. But try to always order through our website and not DoorDash just because of the higher fees.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you'll get a lot better coupons and deals on our personal website than you will through DoorDash.
Yeah. And you're right at 32955 Palmer. That's right off of Benoit, just west of Benoit.
Yes, and our front door, the major thing, we get probably a dozen phone calls at a time, especially with new customers. Our front door faces Palmer.
Right. I was one of those.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
and
driving around the parking lot. Where the hell is this place?
yeah, so many people that actually go to the fish and chicken spot that's right in the front of the plaza.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
so
Yeah. Your door, it faces Palmer. You can't miss it.
no, and then
Stay on Palmer and you'll see it. All right, let's see. We got one more, Buddy Davis. I have been eating Marina's pizza for 56 years. I'm just so glad that you are following what was passed down, how important it is to you to carry on tradition.
No, 100%. I was like, that was the biggest thing when I took over. A lot of people were scared that I was going to change the pizza sauce or I was going to, just change everything that they've known since, it's been open since 1960. And that was never, ever my intention. My intention was to keep what was old school and original and bring in some of my new style and combine both worlds and make them great. And honestly, we make pizza sauce probably every other day. And
Okay.
the original pizza sauce hangs up on a clipboard with the recipe right there, and I have to read it every single time because I still can't remember it by memory.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Brenda says Marina's taste like Wolfgang Puck did it in Disney, Florida. Yeah, that's quite a compliment.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, Nora, thank you for taking the time. We really appreciate it. We look
No.
forward to your next visit anytime you're ready.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you having me on, and thank you so much.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it, and a lot of people were in there. So hopefully you're going to get a lot more customers. Okay.
I appreciate you.
All right. You take care.
Thank you. You too. Bye, guys.
Say hi to your sister.
I will do. Thanks.
Okay. Bye. Wow, that's awesome, eh? That's some good
Right.
there. Hey, check out the website, marinaspizza.hungerrush.com. It's a very good website. You can order right there online and pretty easy. Or just call them 734-595-0110. I will be putting this up at the end of the show. Right now, we're going to get to Joe. Now, I want you to let me know if you hear this because I've done something a little different. But if you don't hear it, let me know. I want to bring his information up. We're going to get Joe in here now with some tax talk for you. Pretty important. We're going to do last week's, and then we're going to go right into this week's, okay? So stand by. Okay.
Hey, everybody. So, as I make this recording, we're a little over 2 weeks officially into the tax season. And people have been asking me, hey, how are they looking with some of the changes that we had this year because of the OB3? So, here is my take. And again, this is the first 2 weeks that I've seen on returns. I did probably 100 or so returns so far. The biggest winner, I think, is probably the seniors. I am seeing most seniors doing a little bit better on their taxes this year. A lot of that is because the $6,000 extra deduction for 65 or better. So I think that is the number one. Some of the other ones, the no tax on tip credit, to me that hasn't really panned out to be a big savings for people. Maybe a little bit, but not a lot. The other big one, of course, was the no tax on overtime credit. And again, there is tax on overtime, but the credit portion is only the half of like time and a half. So a lot of people have been a little bit disappointed with that one. It's been a little bit. I have seen some people, if they worked a ton of overtime, they have seen better results on their return. But it hasn't, I don't think, been earth-shattering. Now, the other one that people tended to talk about before tax season, of course, is the no tax or the tax credit on new car purchase interest. And I've had a couple of those already. They really haven't been a huge difference because all in all, most people, they're not paying that much in interest for 1 year. So that hasn't really been a great savings for people. But I think all in all, just to kind of recap, people are seeing a little bit better results on their taxes. Now, this is early in the year, and we haven't gotten into people that have the brokerage accounts and that kind of thing, how they're going to pan out. But for right now, I would probably give this probably a C plus, B minus maybe for people and their taxes. Should help you a little bit. Again, it's not going to be earth shattering, but it will help you a little bit. So that's my take on the some of the new tax laws 2 weeks into the year. So we'll look at it again toward the end of tax season and see where we're at that point. All right? So thanks a lot. Y'all have a great week and stay safe out there. Hello, everybody. So this week, let's talk about probably the most frequent question that I receive after I finish someone's return. And that's usually in some form or another. How do I get more money back? Or how do I pay less? Now, there's no magic wand here. Most of the time, it depends on two things. What you make as opposed to what you have withheld. Now, there are certainly credits out there and deductions that are available for people. For instance, if you have kids, there's child tax credits. If they're a little older, there's education credits. Of course, this year, there's the credit for overtime. There's the credit for tip income. There is a credit for interest on new car loans. So there are some things out there that can help you. But if that doesn't affect you in any way, or even if it does, and you're still not happy with the result at tax time, there's one thing that you can do, and it's totally up to you, and that is have more withheld from your checks, whether it be paychecks or pension checks or Social Security checks. They will take out the federal tax on any of those items if requested. Generally, you have to go in and fill out a new W-4 through HR, or you have to go online and something along those lines. So if you're not happy with the result and you want a bigger refund, go in and make that change. Have more withheld. Now remember, your checks are going to be smaller, but the end result at the end of the year is going to be different. So if you're paying every year, you certainly should make an adjustment. Now the experts say that you should not get a huge refund, that it's not a sound financial thing to do. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think everyone is, it's up to them. It's everyone's personal decision. Some people use that big refund for something at the end of the year, a trip, a home improvement, something along those lines. So there's no right or wrong. But if you want more in your refund or to pay less, make the adjustment and make it as soon as possible. The other thing that I suggest is people not mess with their withholding. A lot of people I know, if they're, for instance, at work, going to get a bonus or profit sharing, they change that withholding so they claim 9 or they claim exempt or something like that so that they won't hold out taxes. You're still going to have to pay taxes on that one way or another. So it's better to get it done and over with when you have the money and you're not actually missing anything, and you don't have to write that check at the end of the year. Again, it's a personal preference. I have people on every side of it. I have people that want huge refunds. I have people that pay a huge amount every year, and they're all good with it. The experts say to try to break even. So adjust that withholding, the W-4. I usually recommend to claim single and zeros on everything. If you want additional, there is a line right at the bottom of the W-4 that asks if you would like additional taken out. So I hope that helps, and I hope everyone has a great week.
Okay. Good job, Joe. Thank you. I guess, did you hear that, Mike? Everybody heard it.
I heard both of them, yes.
Awesome. So I think we figured that out. I do have to give a shout out to so many people in there, okay? Let's do that first, and then we'll get into community events. Brenda Wallet is in there. Thank you. Cameron Stockett, Annette McNeil, Denny Mays, Jason Mullen, Samantha Foley, Fawn Salvatore. Hi, Fawn. Hope you're doing well. Mrs. Chat, Brenda Wallet, I think I said. Denny Mays. Ed Wilhite from Hogg's Backyard Barbecue, Brad Irvin. If I miss anyone, I apologize. Nicole Duke, Jay Lee. How you doing, Jay Lee? Westland Community News. Wow. So many, Mike, so many. Let's see. Gina Madison, Samantha Foley, Westland Community News, I said, David Watson. We have Mary Mulligan, Sarah Gebb, Buddy Davis, William Smith, Wendy Owens, Dan Bartley from DSD Sports Chat, John Hanley, and much more that I can't see. So thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, we're going to get Mike in here now with community news and wrap this up. So stand by.
Hey, it's time for some community announcements. Let's get Mike in here.
You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
All right, good job. First one.
Oh, Garden City After School Tutoring. Monday through Friday, it's free. It's during the school year. What is it? Session 1 is from 3 o'clock to, was that 5 o'clock?
Yep.
And session 2 is from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Yep.
That's all at the Radcliffe Center.
Yeah, that program's 100% grant funded. That's awesome.
Radcliffe Center has open gym. They are now open. That gym is really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
For more information, we'll get a chance to see it in person and with the pig race coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
For more information, go to www.gardencitymI.org/park/open gym.
Yeah, there's a new pricing at the bottom too there, so you can check that out.
Garden City Meals on Wheels still needs drivers to deliver meals to the people that can't get out and get it for themselves. Help your homebound seniors in your community. Call 734-326-5600. 4607. Give us an hour or two of your time.
Yep.
Thrift store. Hours are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And that's at the Radcliffe Center.
Yeah, they got a really nice place over there now.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Professional. This is our guest from a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. Professional carpet cleaning. Call Dennis at the Carpet Cleaner. Tile, grout, hardwood floor, upholstery cleaning, 734-299-6496.
Yeah, he does good work, I hear. He's on.
Lucky Squirrel, set the dates. May 16th, July 18th, September 19th from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Register now. Vendors can now register anytime online with fast and easy signups. No paperwork needed. 10 by 10 spots are $25 per event.
Yep.
Straight Farmhouse, which has a plethora of programs available. I beat you to it, Gary. They're located at 6221 Merriman Road in Garden City. They're open Wednesdays and Saturdays from noon to 3 for tours.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of stuff. Way too many events to name on here. They're all on the website.
The original Garden City janitorial service. Certified, insured, bonded commercial cleaning specialists. Call them at 734-564-5777.
Mm-hmm.
Ace Masonry, 30 years experience. Jay Piner is the owner. Call him at 734-469-0633. He does brick, he does block, he does stone when the scaffolding comes down. The only thing left to stand on is the craftsmanship, and he does good work.
Yeah, after this brutal winter, you're probably going to need them for sure.
Yeah. Parents Night Out. Garden City Parks and Recreation presents Parents Night Out for ages 5 to 12. It's $20 for sibling, $20 per child, $10 for a sibling. They have games, they have crafts, they have pizza. The next one is on March 6th, and the last one is on April 3rd. These are Fridays from 5:30 to 9. Any questions, call 734-793-1850.
Yep. There you go.
This is Joe's stuff, J&J Taxes and More. Best way to contact him is through email. And individual and small businesses. Nerf Wars, February 21st. So that's coming right up, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Ages 7 to 11, $10 for residents, $15 for non-residents.
Yeah, this must be really popular because we get this a lot on here.
Yeah. Learn to speed skate.
Yeah. Want to be Olympian?
Yeah, I did.
I just
Last time I was on skates, my ankles kept twisting in and out. I could barely move.
I never skate either. Never.
Anyway, the Wolverine Sports Club Speed Skating 101 Clinic. It's a free event. It's on Saturday, February 21st from 5:30 to 7 at the Garden City Ice Arena.
Free skate rentals available. Awesome. Wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah. Okay.
Department.
Garden City Fire Department is having a bowling fundraiser on February 22nd at the Town and Country Lanes at 4 p.m. They're located on Wayne Road in Westland.
Mm-hmm.
$25 per bowler. 2 games of 9-pin no tap, pizza and shoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Program instructors are needed over at Radcliffe Center on a variety of topics.
Yeah.
You can apply now. I can't read all those topics, but anyway, there's a lot of things.
A lot of them.
Senior Alliance. Oh, this is one I have. Band Together for Safety. This is going to be On February 24th from 10 a.m. to Radcliffe Center. At
Mhm.
the Radcliffe Center, come and join us and get a My ID bracelet for peace of mind for you and your family. For more information, call 734-793-1850.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yeah. Firekeepers Casino, poker, blackjack, roulette, slot machines. The trip is on Thursday, February 26th, so that's a week from today, from 9 to 5. You get
Yep.
home in time for community chat. Come
Yep.
and join us for a fun day of casino games. Players get a $20 credit, $5 in points from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yep.
Tickets are $20. Bingo night. Join us for our monthly bingo night at the Garden City Public Library, March 4th, 6 to 7:30. Try your luck at winning prizes, open to all ages, 14 and up, drop in.
Mhm.
Okay, Dearly Departed, the latest show at the Inspire Theater is going to air on Friday and Saturdays, March 6th and 7th, 13th and 14th, 20th and 21st at 7 p.m. And Saturday, March 7th and 8th, 14th and 15th, and 21st and 22nd at 2 p.m. Tickets are $22. You can get your tickets at Inspire Theater at ticketleap.com.
Yeah, they do a great job over there. It's a nice little theater.
Yes, it is.
Here you go.
Great Pig Race. Put your money on Chatmeister. It's on March 7th. There's going to be raffles, cash bar. Tickets are only $20. We still have a number of tickets available. They finally got a 36 sponsor for the pigs. So we have a complete 6 pigs per race for 6 races plus a winner's race.
Nice.
Radcliffe Center. It's on March 7th.
Yep. The new gym.
And, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun time, that's for sure. And yeah, Mike and I have a pig in there called the Chatmeister. So get out
Right.
on him.
Neighborhood Watch, second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the police department. Next meeting is March 10th.
Yep. This is big.
Beyond the Bloom Gardening Conference, sponsored by the Garden Club, Saturday, March 14th from 9 to 4 at Garden City High School.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to have speakers and vendors and raffles and all kinds of stuff going on. You can register on their website, gcgardenclub.com.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Charity hockey game between the Garden City Police Department and Garden City Fire Department is on March 14th at 7 o'clock at the Garden City Ice Arena. Benefit our home pantry. All proceeds will benefit the home pantry.
Right.
Ties and Tears Daddy-Daughter Dance, March 14th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I can't read most of the rest.
Daddy, daughter, $20 resident, $25 non-resident, $10 for additional sibling. That's at the Radcliffe.
St. Patrick's Day lunch.
Oh boy.
I'm going to that.
Yeah.
Join us for a fun day for
St. Patrick's Day lunch. Good food, drinks, and bingo and prizes. Huh.
Yeah. It's on March 17th from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. $10 for residents, $15 for non-residents.
Right.
Easter egg hunt. Westland Goodfellows and the Westland Fire Department present an Easter egg hunt. The Easter Bunny is coming. Get ready to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I can't read the fine print on that.
When is that? Saturday, March 21st? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at the new fire station on 7825 Merriman.
Oh, okay. Cornwall's Turkeyville. Garden City Senior Center presents Dial M for Murder, Friday, March 27th, 9:30 to 5.
Yep. got to register online. GardenCityMI.org/parks/senior special event classes. They need shorter websites.
Mom to Mom sale, April 11th. Admission is $1. Early bird admission is $2 at 8 p.m. It's on April 11th from 9 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Large item room. Okay. Yeah.
Mother's Day craft show.
Mother's Day craft show from Saturday, May 9th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
First United Methodist Church. Oh, over there on Merriman across from Barson's.
Okay.
11 to 4 p.m.
Senior fitness memberships are available. Yearly $70, monthly $10. Drop in $3. They have a wide variety, a regular plethora of exercise machines.
Yeah. Brand new too. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is.
And then there's
Fitness memberships.
adult membership. Yeah. Yeah.
Ranges
That's all I
18. Okay. Let me see what else I've got in either the Senior Echo. You've already got a lot of this stuff.
Yep.
Pickleball basics on Tuesday from 9 to 12, Thursdays from 5 to 8. Okay, come on, Turkey Valley. Valentine's Craft Show, St. Patrick's Day lunch, food pantry. Okay, I think that's all from Echo. Let me check Marketplace and see if there's anything we can add there. The Moose have a new location. Although I'm not 1740 Middlebelt Road in Garden City.
We become members. Had a good time over there.
We gotta say thrift shop. Your shopping cafe over at Radcliffe Center. St. Thomas has their famous fish fry every Friday starting February 20th through April 3rd from 4:30 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Over there on Merriman Road, 31530 Beechwood Street in Garden City. Great dinners, friends, and desserts. You can get a beer battered haddock dinner and fries, or mashed potatoes with coleslaw and rolls. You can get a baked haddock dinner with fries or mashed coleslaw and roll. You can get a combo dinner with fish, shrimp, fries, or mashed with coleslaw and a roll, and a shrimp dinner with fries or mashed coleslaw. Cheese sticks with sauce. Cheese pizza and macaroni and cheese. So they got something for all tastes during Lent. Pickleball League, Saturdays from 9 to 1. Runs till January 18th. Neighborhood Watch, we got that. Garden Club, we got that. Yeah, I think that's about it. St. Patrick's Day lunch, Carmel, Turkeyville, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Parents' night out, we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Squirrel, we've talked about that. Save the dates for Don's Cruises.
Yeah.
We got Cruising Wayne on June 6th and Cruising Hines on August 23rd.
Okay. Yeah, those are big.
Yeah,
Does a good job, Don Nicholson.
he does. That's all I have.
All right. So with that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast.
Podcast, yeah.
All right. A huge thank you to Noor Abalawi. He did a great job. He's the owner of Marina's Pizza
If I tell my wife they got roasted chicken, she might be tempted to go.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good too. Yeah, go to the website, marinaspizza.hungerrush.com. You can see all their menu there. You can order right online or give them a call at 734-595-0110. They're at 32955 Palmer, just west of Vinoy, off of Vinoy. Their front door faces Palmer. So you only go about, 300, 500 feet, and it's right there on the left side. All right, check it out. He does great, great work. Also, Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. Great job as always. Let's get his information up there as well. Here he is right here, 734-523-8291. He's located at 30900 Ford Road, Suite G in Garden City. All right. I also want to thank Mike Jones, my fantastic co-host tonight. Great job as always. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off tonight on Facebook, so we hope you catch it at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late by going to facebook.com/GCChat.
Couple of nice Olympic events today.
Oh, yeah, some good Olympics, yeah.
Yeah.
Couple
American women hockey team really pulled one out.
Yeah, they did. Men go tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's just the semifinals, and the finals are on Sunday, I think.
Right.
So they can play. They can play Canada too.
Yeah. Feel free to share the show with your friends. Also catch us on our YouTube channel. Just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. You'll find not only this show, but all of our past shows as well. Click on the live tab and please subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button. We would appreciate that. And at the end of all of our shows,
I lost you, Carrie. I lost the sound on you.
you know now?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. We'd like to thank all the first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And whenever you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Any final thoughts, Mike, before we go?
In spite of what the Secretary of Health, Human and Welfare says, get your vaccinations and protect yourself and those you love.
It's very important. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. And please don't hesitate, like Mike said, vaccinate. Remember, you're protecting not only yourself, but others as well. And Mike, if you see something,
say something.
Say something. Exactly. We need to look out for one another out there. For your weather information, head on over to dappertomsweather.com. So we hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. If you would like to contact any of us here at the chat for any reason, once again, our email is gccommunitychat@gmail.com. We do like to hear from our listeners. Let us know how we're doing, what you'd like to see more of. We'll see you right back here next week live, February 26th on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks again for supporting us every Thursday night. And thanks to everyone who joined us tonight in the chat room. We really appreciate it. Don't forget.
Had a good turnout tonight.
Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/GCChat. And on our YouTube channel, just search for the Garden City Community Chat Show. Click that subscribe button too, please. Thanks for watching. Be safe, stay warm, and we'll see you next week. Mike, take care, buddy. See ya.
Okay. You too, Gary.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate it. There was quite a few people in there tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show, and join us next week, okay? Good night.